Sure, that looks fine, I think. So today we're going for it. We're just gonna do kind of a day in the life vlog. I've got a lot going on today. I've got a couple classes, got Stephen ministry, probably climbing in the evening. And of course, it's all gonna start off with a trip to Bean Traders because I can't function otherwise. So I'm gonna have some breakfast, get my bag together, and get ready to go. And this is a day in my life right now as a community college student. This is the mirror I use to make sure I don't look like an idiot in the morning before I leave. Mixed results today. We're now at Bean Traders. Let's see if I can see it over my shoulder. There it is. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna get my coffee for the road, and hopefully it's ready in time for me to make it to class on time. We'll see, because I'm not leaving without this Bean Traders, I can tell you that much. So we're at class number 1 now. This is on one campus. Class number 2 is on a second campus. Another class of mine is on yet a third campus because of the pandemic. Scheduling's really weird. Classes are all over the place. It's just been a complicated semester. I'm probably not gonna be able to get a lot of video inside the building, and if I do, it'll be on my cell phone. I don't wanna walk around with my camera. I think it'll freak people out. They'll think I don't know what they'll think, but I'm probably not gonna be able to get a lot of video inside the building. I'm on my cell phone here because I don't want to carry my camera around. But I feel like a substantial portion of this video is just going to be me walking upstairs. I don't think I realized how many stairs there were just in my day-to-day life. I'm outside Fount now, and there's someone on the car on either side of me, and I'm sure they think I'm a crazy person or just an annoying millennial. I'm shooting this anyway, and they can just get over it. But I'm gonna run inside, do a bunch of homework, eat some lunch. I don't think I really have anything to do to get ready for class, so I'm really just gonna focus on some math stuff, and then I'm gonna run right next door, because this is really right next door to campus. Okay, I am in school building number 2 for the day, and I'm in the stairwell trying to avoid maintenance people who are looking at me like I'm crazy for talking to my cell phone. Yeah, this is ACA 122 or whatever. It's a transfer class, and we all have to take it, and I really hope that you can hear me through this mask. Gotta start using a separate gym bag. First of all, the thing is what, like a decade old or whatever, so it can beat to hell. But also it's covered in chalk from taking it to the climbing gym. It's not even my chalk, it's the chalk from the Cubbies. So I should probably be an adult and use a separate gym bag. I was getting different levels of signal in the right and left channel in my camera, and that's never a good sign when you're only using one microphone. I'm using this Rode Wireless Go here. I should probably not tap on it while I'm talking about it, but I'm using this Rode Wireless Go here. I think sometimes the connection actually at the camera gets a little loose and you get more signal on one side than the other, and just can't have that. So anyway, I'm home. I'm so tired already. I've got so much left to do today. It's only about, what, 4 something? It's only about 4:29.
I've got to get dinner ready and then get ready for Stephen Ministry. And I wanted to take a minute just to talk about Stephen Ministry, just to describe what it is. It's something I do through my church, but it's not distinctly Catholic. It's a non-denominational, peer-to-peer Christian caregiving. And the idea is that you're like a confidential person that someone can talk to when they're going through something traumatic in their lives. So sometimes you'll have someone like getting a divorce. Sometimes you'll have someone who has had a family member, a spouse, or a child die. Sometimes you'll have someone who has some terrible terminal illness, and they just need someone who they can talk to, often about religious matters on a regular basis, who will listen to them confidentially. So every 2 weeks, all the Stephen ministers at my parish get together. We report on our care receivers, continue our training. The original training took 6 months, and I actually started training just before the pandemic started, and then we finished it over the course of the pandemic via Zoom, because I think I'm the youngest Stephen minister by like a decade. I'm an outlier in that group, certainly, but I really enjoy it, and I think it's really important. I learn a lot from it because there's a lot of combined life experience in that group of people. Once again, I probably won't be able to get any real video of that. It's a lot of confidential, personal stuff that we're talking about. Yeah, and then after that, it's off to rock climbing, in theory. I have an 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm still very skeptical about the rock climbing thing. I don't know if it's going to happen. So dinner tonight is meal prepped, roasted Brussels sprouts, and some baked chicken that I make en masse on a regular basis. And of course, it's just not dinner time if you're not watching some New Girl. What have I become? So I just got back from Stephen Ministry, and I have to admit I am exhausted. I ended up not climbing, which should shock no one. But the reason I ended up not climbing is because the Stephen Ministry meeting went way longer than I anticipated, and it's kind of late now. Yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time actually at home, and I've gotten a lot done, but man, I am just beat. A lot of my days aren't actually exactly like this because everything's hybrid now. I spend a lot more time at home usually than this. Honestly, I spend a lot more time in Fount doing homework, even than today where I was there for a couple of hours. But I often spend a few hours a day there that I would normally spend in a library or somewhere on campus, because there I can just kind of hang out and relax and have a drink and get things done and not have to worry so much about all of the COVID restrictions associated with school. So yeah, that's a day in my life as a community college student. I am exhausted and ready to go to bed. So it's been fun. Good night.